Hi, welcome to AutoCAD Systems AutoCAD Essential Online Training. Alright, for this topic, we're going to learn about drawing arcs by using AutoCAD. Before we begin this lesson, please download all the dataset files from the link at the description below, or you can just copy and search this link and then place them on the root of your drive. Now, this is the start screen of AutoCAD software. To start this lesson, as usual, click this open icon to open the existing file, which is the drawing arcs file that you have downloaded before this. First of all, you can always draw a basic arc by using command by entering A on the keyboard, and take note of this heads up display that occurs now because of the dynamic input enabled. As arc is now the default option, just press enter to start the command. Then, click the first point of the arc and then continue clicking the next point as the second point, and then finish it by clicking the end point of the arc. That's it. However, I'm going to show you almost all of the arcs with different methods from the arc options on the Home tab ribbon here. So, we're going to use this building layout that requires us to draw a lot of doors. To draw a 2D doors, we normally use arc with start, center, end. So just go to the Home tab ribbon and then choose this start, center, end. For this option, you need to specify the start point of arc first. The selection of start and end point for this option is crucial, where it will determine the direction of the arc. So for this exercise, click this point as the start point of the arc, and then you must choose the point with intersection as the center point of the arc, and finish it by clicking this point to specify the end point of the arc. The arc will always be drawn in an anti-clockwise direction. Thus, we can do arc for the opposite direction by switching the start and end point within each other like this. However, this is not the door that we want. So what you need to do is you can just hold Ctrl while choosing the end point of the arc, and see, the direction of the arc will change. Okay, now let's use the arc with 3 point by choosing this on the Home tab ribbon. Then specify the start point of arc by clicking this point, and then click this point for the second point, and then this point at the end point of the arc. That's all. Alright, now the arc with start center angle. To use this option, choose start center angle here under the arc option. And then to complete this exercise, first of all, click the start point of the arc here, and then choose this point as the center point of the arc. Then you can straight away click the end point of the arc here, or just enter 90 degree as the angle of the arc, since the door swings in 90 degree. Now we are moving to the next option, which is arc with start center length. As usual, choose the arc with start center length here first. Then click this point to specify the start point of the arc, and then click this point to specify the center point of the arc. Next, it asks us to specify the length of the chord, which from the dimension shown, the length would be 42.4, and then press enter. Alright, next, we can also use an arc with start and angle to draw a 2D door. After we select start and angle at the Home tab of the ribbon, we just have to click the start and end point of the arc. Then, just key in 90 as the angle of the arc for the door. Then press enter. So now you can see here the selection must follow the name of the option. Like just now we use start center angle, while this one we use start and angle. That's why we don't click the center point of the arc. Now, as for the option of arc with start and direction, choose this first under the arc option. Then the first step is to specify the start point of the arc. So click this point as the start point, and then click this point to specify the end point of the arc. And then we can specify the direction of the arc by moving the cursor whether to upward or downward. but we're going to make the arc to this direction. So click to this direction with the auto mode on. That's all about the arc with start and direction. Now let's move on to the next option, which is arc with start and radius. So after we choose option of start and radius, click this point as the start point of arc, and then click this point as the end point of the arc. Now we just need to enter the value of the radius for the arc. As for this door, the radius is 30. So key in 30, then press enter. Alright, that's all about drawing arcs. So to save this file, just click the application menu and then choose Save As. Enter the file name and then save. Thank you for joining this lesson and see you on the next video lesson.